Present-day China is quite different compared to even its recent past. The Chinese Communist Party has stepped back from controlling every aspect of daily life, and for the vast majority of people who are willing to quietly submit to the party's rule, life is relatively peaceful and free. Those who follow the rules are allowed to pursue their own livelihoods, interests, and hobbies. The Chinese Communist Party even allows Christian religious activities to take place under a government-sanctioned religious institution called the ThreeSelf Patriotic Movement. On any given Sunday morning at a ThreeSelf church, you can find hundreds of people gathered together in a service, much like you would see in the West. But the head of this so-called church is the government, and everything about the services are orchestrated and tightly controlled. Any religious activity outside of the ThreeSelf system is highly illegal. Today we are in the city of Hefei in Anhui province, one of China's poorest provinces, but also the province with the highest proportion of Christians. We are meeting with Pastor Jacob, who spent 39 days in a Chinese jail last year for his work leading a house church. For security reasons, we can't show his face. He told us about the serious knee problems he now experiences as a result of his imprisonment.
I was not beaten in this prison, but because I was a new prisoner, I had to do a lot of hard and dirty work around the jail. I had to mop the floor, wash the windows, and clean the rooms. I was on my knees at least 2 hours a day cleaning the floors and the bathrooms. We were also asked by officials to memorize certain laws and regulations. If we couldn't recite them after a certain period of time, we were forced to kneel as a punishment. All of this kneeling is how I developed my knee problems.
We asked Pastor Jacob about people who claim that there is no persecution in China.
Someone who says that doesn't know much about China. House churches who don't experience persecution here are more like clubs. They have meetings, but either they don't do any ministry outside of their church, or they are very conservative and cautious about any kind of evangelism. If you are a real Christian, if you want to do God's work in China, you will experience persecution.
The Voice of the Martyrs is helping Pastor Jacob with his medical expenses related to his knee problems.